Hello. My name is Giancarlo Esposito, and I'm preparing to bring you my most monstrous villain yet, Anton Castillo, in Far Cry 6. While I've confronted some formidable foes in my time, I now face someone entirely new. You. Do you know what you're getting into? Taking on Anton? Fighting on the side of the guerrillas, whose means of overthrowing a powerful dictator include playing with dogs, building weapons from trash, and running rampant through the streets like an untamed circus animal? Anton possesses an exquisite firearm forged from solid gold.
Trump just brought peace to the Middle East. He's already racked up 8 peace deals, trillions of dollars of investments and trade deals.
We have $18 trillion invested in this country. Nobody's ever had anything like it.
This is history in the making. No one else but President Donald Trump could do this. This is what peace through strength gets you. This is what a respected United States will bring around the world. It is a stabilizing force.
And we're reestablishing deterrence, whether that's at the border, whether it's through Golden Dome, what happened with Midnight Hammer and what Iran found out, those drug boats, and of course the Houthis opening up the shipping lanes. American strength is back on the world stage.
The world is back to looking at America as the leader. We have the peace through strength doctrine. We have the hostages at home. We are respected again. We are not seen as weak. Our adversaries know that they are to be on watch, and our allies know that we are there for them.
People know Donald Trump is going to do what he says he is going to do, whether it is Cuba, Iran, and Venezuelans.
We're witnessing a historic presidential legacy being written in real time. The only question now is, how big?
War doesn't end. It mutates, shifts shape, changes name. But when the bullets start flying, it always feels the same.
Move, go!
We've seen cities fall, alliances break, truth buried beneath satellite feeds and official lies. Every mission's a coin toss. Every call could be your last. But we don't back down. We push forward. This is Call of Duty.
Colonel Vargas.
Station Chief Laswell. I thought we were on a first-name basis. This must be serious.
It is. I need your help, Alejandro.
Dime.
The Los Alamos cartel is smuggling an Iranian terrorist over the border.
Laswell, terrorists don't cross the southern border.
We know that, and they know that, and that is exactly why they're gonna do it. I need you to stop it.
Who's my target?
Major Hassan Zayani.
Copy. When?
Tonight.
Tapped into a surveillance drone. Eyes on.
Breaking tonight, he was Mexico's most wanted criminal for years. Tonight, Mexican authorities say they've killed the drug kingpin known as El Mencho, the leader of the Jalisco New Generation cartel.
The response from cartels across Mexico was swift and violent, trapping Americans and international travelers, including some of our own colleagues. Eyewitness News reporter Abigail Velez has been speaking with people stranded in Mexico all evening. She's live in our newsroom with more on this operation. Abigail?
Well, Liz Jory, El Mencho was tracked to Jalisco, where Mexican special forces came under fire during this raid. Now, officials say he was shot and died while being flown to Mexico City. The Jalisco New Generation cartel, which the Trump administration has designated a foreign terrorist organization, is considered by the DEA to be just as powerful as the Sinaloa cartel. And within hours of his death, that power was on full display as cartel members caused chaos across the region.
Fear, I guess. The first thing was like you see smoke rising far away. You don't know what's happening, and like, no, I'm not venturing out anywhere. But we did eventually get a message from the State Department saying to shelter in place.
Eyewitness News producer from our sister station in the Bay Area, Juan Carlos Guerrero, is just one of several Americans stranded in Mexico after a day of civil unrest. Early Sunday, Mexican special forces killed El Mencho, the leader of the Jalisco New Generation cartel, a man the U.S. had offered $15 million to capture. The CJNG is considered one of the most powerful and aggressive cartels in Mexico, a major trafficker of fentanyl, cocaine, and meth into the U.S., with a presence in all 50 states, according to the DEA. Within hours of his death, cartel members retaliated, setting vehicles on fire and blocking highways across multiple states. That's why even getting to the airport now feels risky.
Getting there and the hour drive to the airport is the concerning part. We don't know what we may find along the way.
Mexican authorities say the U.S. provided complimentary information for the operation, and a U.S. defense official confirms to ABC News American intelligence helped Mexican forces carry out the raid. The U.S. State Department warned Americans in Jalisco, Tamaulipas, Michoacán, Guerrero, and Nuevo León to stay in safe places. Meanwhile, this was the scene on the ground.
Puede que Hassan esté solo, pero no por mucho tiempo.
Special Forces, get down!
Rodolfo, vámonos. Entendido. ¿Cuál casa es nuestro objetivo?
Empezamos con la suya de 2 pisos.
¿Por qué?
La luz de seguridad se acaba de apagar. I'm Colonel Alejandro Vargas of Special Forces. We're after a known terrorist.
Gomez, hold up. These are her guys. Hard to tell you boys apart from cartel.
Roads blocked with cars on fire, smoke rising over cities, including Guadalajara and Puerto Vallarta. Schools were canceled in several states and businesses shut their doors.
I'm concerned about how it's affecting the shop owners and all the people. You know, it's very scary.
Riverside native Diane Quazum also finding herself in the crosshairs of this drug operation. Her friend and Mexico resident Sharon Murphy saying they've been hunkering down since breakfast Sunday morning.
Right when we finished, the waiter came up and said, you need to go home and get into your house and close your door.
Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum is now urging calm, saying security forces are working to restore order after the fall of one of the country's most powerful cartel leaders.
Do you know who I am? You're a terrorist, pendejo. I'm a soldier, and I'm here to fight. No, let him burn as Gobrani burned.
Jalisco's capital, Guadalajara, is also set to host matches during this summer's World Cup, making security a major concern as the city prepares for a global spotlight. And in a striking coincidence, today marks the anniversary of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman's 2014 capture, another moment that sent shockwaves through Mexico and sparked cartel violence. Tonight, officials say security operations are continuing as they work to prevent further retaliation.
¡Fuerza, compa! ¡Aquí te apoyo!
Live in the newsroom, Abigail Velez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Abigail, thank you. As that fallout spreads to other Mexican cities, including those near the U.S. border like Tecate, Ensenada, and Tijuana, U.S. citizens and tourists in Mexico are being told to shelter in place.
Anton has built a vast arsenal for his loyal army. You disrespect them. You steal their tanks as you scurry from building to building. But still, I'm sure that you'll put up a good fight. Just know that Far Cry is known for its larger-than-life villains. This is a legacy I intend to honor. Before you take up this romantic notion of being a freedom fighter, let me ask you a question. Are you prepared to die for your cause? I was acting. Or was I?
The violent backlash is halting flights in and out of the state of Jalisco tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam has the very latest from LAX tonight.
We spoke to travelers who've been impacted by those flight delays and cancellations to Mexico. They were frustrated at first until they heard about the fires and devastation. A witness captured video of multiple vehicles exploding in Puerto Vallarta. Huge fireballs burning dangerously close to this big box store.
That's Costco right there.
The fires ignited by members of one of Mexico's infamous drug cartels after the nation's military killed its kingpin, known as El Mencho.
Following a disputed election and a tie vote,
the U.S. Congress installs the most unpopular president in U.S. history as David Jefferson Adams becomes the 44th President of the United States. Shortly after the election, increased unrest, rioting, and a growing number of militias have given rise to ever-increasing domestic terrorism. In response, the President invokes the Homeland Security Act and declares martial law on the West Coast and other areas of the country. Though highly contested, a Supreme Court ruling sidesteps the electoral process, disqualifying popular presidential candidates from several states. Public outrage explodes when a sham election leads to incumbent David Adams accepting a second term in office. During the 57th Inauguration Day ceremonies, Washington, D.C. is struck by a low-yield nuclear weapon, killing David Adams and most of the U.S. Congress. The destruction of Washington, D.C. effectively breaks the chain of succession, sending the nation into chaos. In an emergency vote, the European Union deploys peacekeepers in the greater D.C. area to secure international interests. With separatist sentiment rising, California's governor declares home rule and secedes from the Union. Texas follows quickly and declares sovereignty, taking neighboring states with them and forming the Republic of Texas. Now, the once United States of America lie in ruin. The time for words has passed, and a second American Civil War now erupts as 7 factions wage war across the land. They battle one another to reclaim a nation, to restore peace, to rebuild this shattered union.
It's a very pertinent question to ask, how do we build back better?
To build back better or whatever.
We have a chance to reset the clock and build back better than before.
To build back better than before.
Remember the terrible damage of COVID as we try to build back from this global pandemic.
Joe Biden calls it Build Back Better.
Build back better.
Building back better.
To do things differently. To build back better.
We're going to build it back better.
And build it back better.
It's a jarring sight. The East Wing of the White House getting demolished. You can see right into the offices. The demolition sparking outrage today. On TV, Trump's biggest critics are weighing in.
That is not your building. You
Correct.
don't own that.
It's grotesque. Just grotesque. It's history being torn to shreds.
But the president is unapologetic. In fact, he's delighted.
You hear that sound? Oh, that's music to my ears. I love that sound.
While the rest of the White House remains untouched, he has big plans for the East Wing. The First Lady's office and her staff have been moved out, and all White House tours, which start there, have been indefinitely suspended. It's all being replaced by a massive ballroom. Les Trent is there.
You can't see the construction site from the street, but you can hear the heavy equipment working behind me. And this project is truly enormous. Picture this. The White House is 50,000 square feet in size. The ballroom will be almost double that at 90,000 square feet.
It's my plan to build back better.
Start taking all the problems that have been created in education and mental health and start to build back in a positive way.
Trying to smile again.
Written after coronavirus.
It's about building this country back better.
Growing conspiracy following it. It is called the Great Reset.
Unprecedented opportunity to rethink and reset the ways in which we live.
The great opportunity for reset. The theory even calls Mr. Biden's campaign slogan, Build Back Better, a front for the conspiracy.
Build back better. Building back better our economy.
Build back better.
All elements of the Great Reset are fundamental to building the future we need. This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset.
We can hear some
faint construction work. We can hear trucks backing up from time to time.
CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes says the demo came as a big surprise.
Because back in July, when President Trump announced that he was going to be building this ballroom, he said it wasn't going to impact the existing structure of the White House in any way. In fact, he said it wasn't even going to be touching the White House.
The Trump administration is firing back today, pointing out that other presidents have made major changes over the years.
Yes! Skip Tyler is in! Walker, that last firewall just came down.
Mr. Tyler, we are a go, sir. God bless us all.
Sir, my weapon system is coming online. It's being accessed remotely. I can't... Jesus Christ, it's targeting. What? It's firing. Target is an aircraft somewhere over Ohio. Appears to be a modified 747. Oh my God.
This is an emergency. I repeat, this is an emergency. Everyone,
what's going on?
Take your seats and fasten your seatbelts. I repeat, this is an emergency.
Sir, we're under attack.
Mr. Speaker, we have confirmation of ground impact. We're going to need to swear you in, sir.
What?
Executive power passed to the Vice President when he was sworn in, which means the office now passes to you.
Sir.
Please follow these men.
If we turn against each other based on divisions of race or religion,
Come on, try getting it out.
Ding, 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 bong.
That's all, folks.
I've got one that can see.
Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was. Look again.
I wrote unto you in an epistle not to company with fornicators, yet not altogether with the fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters, for then must ye needs go out of the world. But now I have written unto you not to keep company if any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, or covetous, or an idolater, or a railer, or a drunkard, or an extortioner. With such an one, no not to eat. For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within? But them that are without God judgeth. Therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person.
The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite. You have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion.
You still don't get it, do you, boys? There ain't no countries anymore. No more good guys. They're running the whole show. They own everything.
And we take fingerprints. We also provide them with a swab for getting a DNA swab, and we also provide them with imprint where they can get an imprint of the child's teeth. So not only does it provide DNA as well as a swab, but it is also a source if you were using trekking dogs to provide a scent for the child.
He's a tall Caucasian male, doesn't appear armed, wearing sunglasses.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Dressed in white satin gown with gold cloak and train, embossed with roses and acacia, she wears the regalia of royal blue and gold, an exact replica of that worn by the Duke of Connaught. Here, Mrs. Seton Challen is attending a reception in Mayfair after her enthronement, and she welcomes her own Grand Lodge officers. One by one, hundreds of women Masons come to pay their respects and their esteem, and present her with bouquets of beautiful flowers. She stands there proclaimed the most puissant sovereign Grand Commander of the Rose Croix, the most excellent Supreme Grand Z of the Holy Royal Arch, the most worshipful the Grand Master of Mark Masonry, and the most worshipful the Grand Master of the Honorable Fraternity of Ancient Freemasons.
You may be surprised to see who we found using tricks to cover up their license plates.
Apparently, they're law enforcement.
You know, in Hollywood and in the industry and the stuff we do, there's a lot of like insider secrets to keeping your career going, and a lot of insider secrets to making things tick.
Boom bop doo up, boom bop doo up, boom bop doo up, boom bop doo up. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here comes that rain I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Bop, bop, dum, bop. Come around, there's nothing but blue sky. Anywhere you go, straight ahead, there's nothing but blue sky. It's gonna be a bright day. 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 I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my